Go to the Woods Podcast. Please rate, subscribe, and comment what you love and what you don't. Come hang with the boys in the woods.
We should play it again. Look at that. Just like always. Welcome to the Boys in the Woods Podcast, everybody. Today I'm my host, Charles, as always. And today our special featured guests are the birthday boys.
Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome.
Woo! Birthdays. Birthday.
Oh, great. Now I've got a car commercial stuck in my head.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Yeah,
No
every
car
20
commercials.
seconds they're no, I'm not. Hell no. No free plugs. No free plugs.
Make them pay.
Only Cheetos.
Right? All right. I guess what first question I really had was, how'd you guys get into comedy? Big comedy guys? Like, you guys have like somebody that you look up to that really got you into it?
Yeah, so I guess I'll kind of start. I was kind of a tucky start to comedy. I got into comedy because I was dating a chick who like kind of introduced me to some like more current comedians. You know, growing up, you watch some of the guys like blue collar comedy tour and stuff like that, and you're like, oh yeah, it's funny, but it's not really like my thing as much. I started dating this chick, and she was always playing stuff, and then I got introduced to Rogan by a buddy in college, and I was like, oh shit, I think I could do this, and you know, found an open mic. I think the first time I watched Bill Burr, I think it was the first time that I was like, oh, I can do that kind of thing. Like, I'm angry, I'm yelling, I'm upset about stuff. I wasn't fat yet, so, you know, I couldn't look up to, Kreischer yet or anything like that, but around, like Comedy Central presents and shit like that was always on, but, like, I never really, like, understood it. Like, I honestly thought that whenever a comic went up for the first time, that was the first time he ever said those jokes, and it was just amazing.
Right.
I had no idea like the work that went behind it and all. And then like some years later, I got into stand up because my youth pastor was like, "You're a funny guy. You should just watch these funny people. Like, I'm not saying pursue it, just watch them."
Yeah.
And I was like, "Okay, cool." And so I ended up doing that. He introduced me to like Segura, Schultz, Kreischer, Rogan, the Chappelle, even like the people who are blowing up and doing it really big now.
Nice.
Yeah.
So like it was like he put me onto that, and I was going through a very bad breakup at the time. I was having to like live in the apartment me and my girl got, and like all that other shit. So I was really bad depressed. So I took some mushrooms, and I was tripping, and I was watching Andrew Schultz special.
Yeah.
And I was like, yo, this dude's amazing. Like, this is insane. And he's doing this unprepared. Like, I think that I'm funny enough that I can do this with practice.
Yeah.
And I started working at a comedy club, and where we had like legit comics that worked there. And they were like, oh, you want to do comedy? Well, this is how you start. And he took me to my first open mic, and my first night, I got set of the night for that open mic. And ever since, I've been doing comedy. That was like almost 2 years ago.
That's awesome. So we had a comedian on not too long ago. His name's Asher Brooks. He was from Georgia, and he was telling us like his first introduction to Wisconsin was, he goes, y'all drink a lot like up here. And I said, yep, there are a lot of alcoholics up here. But he said that he loves to go first. Like, he wants to be the first guy up there. Like,
Yeah,
whatever,
I'd rather do earlier than late. Because at least people still be there and stuff like that.
Yeah. Really? I mean, I guess that happened. Does it happen often? I mean, do you pay a lot to get into these to watch the comedians?
I mean, some of them, but like an open mic type
Yeah.
situation, I'd rather go earlier in the night rather than when there's nobody there because everybody's already done their set and went home.
Yeah.
because a lot of open mics it's free. Yeah,
Okay.
There'll be like a lot of shows, especially here in Austin. They'll have like a paid show, and then right after they're like, "Oh, hey, here's a bunch of psychopaths yelling on stage." So if you're not in the paid show, a lot of people will be like, I already saw a real show, and they'll dip out. So if you have two guys go up that are, bringing sex dolls on stage or stuff,
Yeah.
people flee.
Oh,
They're
man.
like,
I guess I never. Yeah. I mean, that shit you used to see on American Idol, I guess,
yeah.
is probably happening a lot.
Oh, yeah. More.
Oh, my God.
Like,
I didn't know how insane what a comedian is until I
Yeah.
got to the comedy scene.
Well, I mean,
And-
comedians are just psychopaths who know how to use their minds correctly. I mean, that's how I
Yeah.
look at myself, anyways.
Yeah.
Right.
But, like,
To
like, dude, I
weirdos.
watched a dude try to like jack off a microphone for 4 minutes, and that was his set in an open
Wow.
mic. I'm sorry about that, all right?
I'm sorry.
Steal my gig.
I've always had a dream of just going up on stage and reading a book, but I think jacking off a mic definitely takes the cake. I'm over it.
Pretty rough. Like I didn't, but like I don't know. They're like different, like especially down in Austin because I started up in Denver. In Austin, me and Eric were at trying to do the Kill Tony. We were signing up for it and like waiting in the alley behind the mothership, and we watched the dude basically die.
Wow.
Nice.
Like
Yeah,
drugs.
just
Oh,
a lot
yeah.
of lots of drugs.
Just drugs.
Unreal.
Yeah.
Seriously, Ready Player One isn't ready yet. I don't know why these
Yeah.
people trying to escape reality is so bad, man. Just give it a minute. Somebody will figure it out. I promise.
Right.
It's like Wally. You just anything to make people's lives easier. Isn't that how you make money? You keep it cheap and make people's lives easier. It'll
Pretty
make
much.
$1 million. Oh my goodness. Yeah, so I guess and then so a lot of these are probably at bars. So the later crowd tends to be more of the liquid up crowd.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
It's sometimes you'll have a lot more fun just going into a place because in Austin you hit multiple spots a night, so you'll end up getting on your last show at like midnight, 1 a.m. You go in there and you'll just have like one crazy drunk guy just rushing the stage, being like, "I want to do poetry," and you're like,
Oh my god.
"Get
yes.
at it, go away." What is?
What?
is- we don't like
Yeah.
you. I don't.
I got something to say. I got something to say.
No, you don't understand. I really love you guys. Give me a minute.
Who's that? There's that one video. It's a TikTok video. That one guy. He's opening the door. That's what I think of the guy. I just want to say some stuff.
Oh man. I
You
saw
guys got
dude
a great
walking with
comedy scene.
I saw a dude walking with a balloon on his backpack today, and I just didn't know if I wanted a balloon or if it meant something that I just wasn't sure about yet.
That means you're fucking special. I
I
mean,
think so. I
must
wasn't
have watched Up last night or something, hey?
Yeah,
I
I mean,
just walking with a balloon.
it's a good way to keep track of a drunk friend, though. Like,
Yeah.
time to them and just send them off, and they're gonna be like, "We'll find him. It's Steve.
Yeah.
He's got a green balloon." Like,
Sure people too.
Right.
Yep.
You don't eat
Yeah, whatever.
breadcrumbs.
Whenever I
Yeah.
take my wife to the mall, I just I pray. I pray. Please.
You don't put an
give us-
air tag in her purse or something
Well, I
and
wanna
follow
take
her
her, like,
around.
Build the Bear Workshop because you get these like sweet little things. Cool. Spend my time thinking about you. You know, just but I get apt to end up in the Earthbound or Earthgore store, whatever the hell it's called. Buy a bunch of elephant shit, and walk out
Some
with crystals. Bam.
Fun place. So Charles and I were going through some headlines recently. I heard it on another podcast today. There's a couple of things that I wanted to bring up and get your guys' opinion on. One of them was the Jonah Hill saga with his surfer girlfriend. Have you seen this?
I heard a little bit about that
Yeah.
today. Like what he's asking isn't crazy.
No.
No.
What he's asking is very normal.
Can someone fill me in?
So he basically asked this girl to like, don't be surfing with other dudes, like don't be like posting bikini pictures and stuff like that. Like just respect him.
yeah, cover that ass.
Yeah, like
Right.
don't be weird with other guys.
Seriously, like 60%. We're asking like a 60-40 split here. Take 60 skin, but cover up 40% of your body. That's all we want.
Yeah,
But then a few pages in, it got super weird.
Oh, I'm in trouble.
So he posted some comments from I don't know if it was his therapist or something. His therapist said he's the best boyfriend in the world. Like he started telling her, trying to convince her that he's the best boyfriend. She's never going to get anything better. And then she got like super insecure and like was saying stuff about like, well, you're the GOAT and I don't deserve you and all this stuff. And it's just fucking weird. Like, this is what I guess it's real life, you know, they're just people like we are, but we put them in a different light.
Gaslighting nowadays, or are we supposed to put some kind of electric battery twist on it?
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, see, my My biggest issue with the whole thing is like, why are you putting out texts from a private conversation?
Right.
Like
That's
that's
Right.
that's shitty. That's gross. That's
Yeah.
cloud chasing or
Yeah.
Tesla
Yeah.
chasing. What they call it. I don't know, but
Yeah.
it's just kind of cunty to be like, we were having a fight, and then let me get the world's opinion. Because
Yeah.
also, like, with her being the girl, it's easy to get like a bunch of other girls to be like, this guy's just being a psychopathic douche.
Like, as a
But also,
level-headed conversationalist, do you look at her and go, do you realize people make 500,000 selling their underwear to these people on the internet, and that's where you're getting your opinion from? Like, those are the people who are like, yeah, go you, woman. They're the same people buying underwear, used underwear from the internet.
We're
Like,
all
if I
just
don't wanna
hoping
be
that we
that
find
sorry.
some of those people. Just find some of those people that come to your comedy show, sponsor your podcast, do something, you know. We need to find some of these weirdos.
Over under in a lifetime, how many of those people do you think you meet? 5 or 6? 5 or 6 closet used
that
underwear
25%
purchasers?
people you are at level.
Yeah. Crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy. Apparently, Megan Rapinoe blames Dave Chappelle for violence against trans.
I don't know. I think in the comments,
Well, that was Dave's big thing.
so
Yeah.
What do you think, Charles?
Threads versus Twitter. Who has the bigger stick? I'm not sure.
The fact that Elon came out and had the balls to tweet it and then not take it back makes me like him even more. I don't know.
Well, I mean, when you look at it, it's really not that hard when you've got a site with over 2 billion users to go, hey, click this one button and transfer your information over, and you've got what, 100 million people out of 2 billion to do it. I don't think that's that great when you're talking those numbers. I mean, 2 billion is a lot. 100 million is south of 15%. That's
Yeah.
crazy. I don't know, I think it's going to die.
You think it's gonna die?
What are y'all on Threads? Have y'all threaded it out yet?
Yeah.
How is it?
No. See, I still get myself to use Twitter because it feels like too much of an asshole thing to do to be like, comment 19 words of writing right now, and then the world should listen. Like, that's just fucking insane to me. So, give you the meat version of it. I don't think it's gonna last. I think it's gonna die very fast.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Well, now here's the kicker. They built in their own safety net. You cannot delete your Threads account without deleting your Instagram.
No, but you can just stop using it.
Right, but such was the problem with Twitter and bots.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter to these people. It's not about usage as much as it is users, dead or not.
Yeah, but once you're inactive, there has to be something in there where it just automatically gets rid of your inactive account.
Well, we're talking about a dude who's about to own Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, and now Threads. I mean,
Bot
in
Snapchat.
in the words of old Davey Portnoy, that shit cray. I think that's way too cray.
How much would you pay for the pay-per-view?
Hey, is it
Between the two of them.
lagging up?
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay. Well,
I feel like definitely probably my internet.
so the Elon Musk. Is it in?
Let's see.
Supposedly
Does that mean
it's going down. I mean, there's lots of places that say it is and lots of places that say it's not. Charles, you know anything about it? You think it's going to happen?
Happens anywhere.
Probably.
It's going to happen in Saudi Arabia.
Yeah.
See, I say that we do this old website and fight with licorice sticks, and that way we can really decide who's the real man in this thing. You know, like whoever whips the other one with licorice the most and the hardest, that's
Right.
that's the winner. The other one has to, I guess, eat their Bitcoin in front of the other one or something. I don't know how
Good
you
old
punish
slapping.
rich people that just have too much. You know,
Slap and tickle fight.
According to old Monsa Musk, she's really hoping this isn't true.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Just like, what happened?
We'll be waiting a few seconds.
mom say that she couldn't doubt him again.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, she's very upset.
That's a-
Like fucking sold everything. The 15-year-old girl sold the mom's house, sold the mom's car, had a yard sale, sold all the furniture. So when the mom and the son came back from Canada, the mom was like, "Well, I really had no choice but to sign the papers and move everyone to Canada." And this 15-year-old girl sold everything. What the hell?
Spiteful. That's crazy.
Personal.
Yeah.
We get
right,
live, raw audiences, and we love you guys. This has been a blast so far.
Yeah.
All right. So who did we miss talking shit on? I heard something about.
15-year-old girl stuff about Canada.
He was rambling out about some 15-year-old girl selling all their shit.
All right, so to double it back to Elon Musk's sister. Elon and his sister and their brother, they wanted to move to Canada. Elon's family was in Canada.
You
The
call
mom
her?
was like,
Is her name
No.
Karen?
yes, no. The mom was like, "No, I got modeling gigs, blah blah blah, here in California." So Elon and Mrs. Musk went up to Canada on a vacation. Well, while they were gone, 15-year-old daughter Musk sold everything. Sold the car, sold the furniture in a yard sale, and then sold the house.
Damn.
Did we lose you guys again?
Assholes entire
No,
time.
no.
They don't have their figured out.
No, man, listen.
Man.
You should listen to episode like all of them. I just found out today I have been in the background of almost everything.
Woo.
I'm making out with my mic today to try and make up for lost time.
Making out with your microphone. That's a funny thing though. Is you are we going with fresh threads every week now, or we're just gonna keep playing the game?
Is that what's happening?
We should, yeah. Let's just keep wearing like I'm gonna find some like crazy looking Hawaiian shirts and we're gonna freaking roll with it.
Dude, Rachel would be pissed, but all right.
yeah.
There's
Somebody
nine
gets-
more friends. Hey, welcome back.
Yeah, round 3.
All right. Childhood favorite foods: left to right, right to left, middle, left, right. Doesn't matter. Go.
Yeah.
Wait, childhood what?
Childhood favorite foods.
Childhood favorite food. Macaroni and cheese.
Macaroni.
And those brunch, baby.
I likes where my mom fed me.
You gonna like this and you gonna eat it, or you gonna
That
see
get
the
what you
story.
get and you don't throw a fit.
My grandma used to make buttered toast with a cinnamon sugar mixture, and it was oh my god, it was so
Just
good.
I got fed. and shit. For
Yep. I grew up and grew out. That's all I did.
What about you, Pat?
Our grandma used to make a fruit of the forest pie, and then it was homemade, and she'd go pick all the berries herself, and she'd make it, and we weren't allowed to fucking touch it. But I was always the first one to put my hand in it when it was done. So
Explain to them. Yeah. Massive technical difficulties. You sound like Alvin and the Chipmunks.
no shit. I was wondering why he was laughing. He's like, "What? What? Can't understand any of this."
I wish I could hear what Alvin and the Chipmunk means. Sounds like.
Oh yeah.
I knew shit was going on the moment he pulled out his phone.
Yeah.
I'm like, man, is he recording something?
Well, and I should have recorded. I should have done this one. That was funny.
That's gonna be fantastic.
Yeah,
I just messaged somebody, Patrick Green, through Instagram. Maybe you can hear it because doggy. Yeah, it's like chipmunk meets like
Chipmunks.
so. Yeah.
Nice. Should we play it?
Play it, dude. Play it. So, what's going on for all of those without eyeballs paying attention to this? So, there's some small technical difficulties left and right, and apparently, we have come on the other side as Alvin and the Chipmunkish, and we've been sent the video, and
yeah.
our host Patrick here
That's good.
shall be bringing it up shortly. We are but a few clicks
I
away.
honestly thought it was dead.
Because then we snapped back into it and it was out the chipmunk. So we thought that y'all could just like change something.
Yeah, I thought you guys were like, "Oh, watch this, we'll fuck with them." You know, I was like, "That's all he been."
Like, I think they're doing good. Just
Yeah.
act like nothing
Yeah.
happened, nothing changed.
Y'all should do improv if you haven't entered into the improv world, because this has been fantastic.
See here. Yes.
We should be just a few clicks away. There it is.
Yeah, this has been so much fun. Do you have a voice filter on, bro? Actually, I'll tell you he doesn't. There's no way.
So this is what
UT,
they
baby.
UT.
Apparently. Well, I'm from Louisiana, so LSU.
Well, there you go, Charles.
UT.
I kind of heard that. That was how it went then.
Yeah.
Got a little bit of everything on.
Okay,
We're back, baby.
you guys don't sound like Alvin and the Chipmunks anymore.
No.
Hey, I'm convinced there's a voice filter. Like, we're gonna get these motherfuckers. We're gonna be so confused. It's just.
Yeah. His voice too on top of it.
You guys that played like an Alvin and the Chipmunks bit while sounding like Alvin and the Chipmunks, like our heads would probably explode.
Yeah.
Be too much.
That'd be even better.
Oh,
We did-
man.
We have a
did
voice
listen-
impressionist. Yeah.
in the 90s. I had the Alvin and the Chipmunks Christmas album, and I listened to the hell out of that.
So you were mocking everybody.
Uh-oh.
We must be doing the chipmunk voice again.
Man.
Come on, sing the Lollipop Guild. We represent the Lollipop Guild. Again. You know,
Listen, I know we're states away from each other, but I swear to God, there's no chipmunking happening.
no.
Oh, man.
Oh, it's good.
Sorry, fuck, dude. Goddamn.
I told him, I said, I hope we get the chipmunk voices on the recording, so at least we can put that in there.
Yeah. This makes for one hell of a start. This will give us at least 11 minutes of content the next time we rock around.
It will. Stay.
You're gonna.
Everybody looks mad.
I know.
It's
Every other skill shot has been like just you guys have been cheesing, and now that one you guys are like pissed.
The best is he's holding up the Miller Lite can in the middle of it, and it was all froze. That's a good one. Free advertising.
Addicts don't know what they're doing.
Oh, it's just audio. It's just I'm only recording audio, no video. So I'll just edit it in. It's fine.
Oh, there's no video.
So
Cheeky fucker.
yeah.
Well, sweet.
Well, welcome back. For those of us that was with us from the beginning and now following over to the end, we're going to recap a little bit. This is the Birthday Boys, comedians, Texas, lovely fellas, Alvin and the Chipmunk fans. I just found out.
The squeakle, it was great. Okay, that's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's so funny. That's so funny. So, one of my favorite comedians growing up, one of probably my biggest crazy influences would either be I've had enough protein.
You're breathing in the COVID bugs.
Yeah. Oh man, the big C. But anywho, like Eddie Murphy, Delirious, Dave Chappelle.
Killing me
Who,
softly.
yeah, who were some of y'all's earlier? Hey, this is way funnier than what I've been watching influences.
Yeah, I would say probably Ron White
Yeah.
and John Mulaney were some of the like early guys that I saw that I was just like, what is going on here? Like John Mulaney's joke, that bit about the "What's New Pussycat."
Dude, I did that in a bar a bunch of times, especially out in Pennsylvania. They hate it. They hate me.
Yeah, dude. It like that bit. I remember laughing so hard. It was just obnoxious. It was like,
Yeah.
you're causing a scene.
Charles,
This show.
Charles, do you know about the skit that he's talking about?
Absolutely
You don't know about this skit?
Unless you would have asked right now, I would have just kept going like I did. I'm really.
Do you want to explain the skit to him, or do you want me to explain?
Yeah. So what it was is him and a friend of his in high school. They had a diner that was by their house or something along those lines, and they had a jukebox. It was like an old '50s diner, and one of the songs that was on that song was "What's New Pussycat." And
whoa.
Tom
What's
Jones.
New Pussycat, blah, blah, you know.
Yeah.
And they got like $15 or $20 in quarters, and they put all their money in on quarters, and then they just played "What's New Pussycat" for like an hour and a half straight. And watched a room lose their mind.
Yeah.
And then the best part is they put in one other song right in the middle of it. Yeah, it's not unusual.
Yeah.
Let everyone go be, oh my God, finally, thank you. And then right back into 30 more times and just watched people die.
It was a really expensive bar tab, but it was so friggin' worth it when we did it.
So with that TouchTunes app, right? Like you could be anywhere in the country and send music. I do that shit all the time. I send 1950s to just random fucking places.
You can do that anywhere?
You could do that anywhere, dude.
I think so.
Yes.
But to trump someone's song in the queue, you gotta pay.
That's what I'm saying. You gotta pay money to do it. You're paying your real money to do it. But yeah, every once in a while when I'm pissed, I'm like, oh yeah, fuck you, Louisiana.
Charles is just crank yanking out some freaking Tom Jones.
Yeah, I didn't realize that was an actual. Oh my God. Whatever. I'm a fucking DJ master on that TouchTunes thing. I play so much music. They tell me I could play a festival. I play a festival of music a fucking year on that shit. Yeah, no big deal. Hell yeah, hashtag TouchTunes. Hit us up.
Yeah, well, that's I know that my bar back home has one of those TouchTunes, so I'm going to have to start buying songs to put in. I know all my buddies are out getting drunk.
Dude, it's even better. Are you ready? If you sign up for the app and allow the emails once a week, you get one free song. You ain't even really got to fucking pay, man. You get one free song a week.
I can just ruin people's whole night.
Seriously. Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah. Beyond the Wanderer. I love playing that song just randomly.
Anything Hannah.
Right.
Play a lap dance is so much better when the stripper's crying.
Yeah.
That song?
Yeah. The best part is if you really want to get into it, like just Google the place, and if it's a biker bar, start playing country music.
Yeah.
Country bar, start playing fucking. Yeah, you could really get into it. Hell yeah, welcome to the internet. I swear to fucking God.
Dude, I'm so excited. I try to be a troll as much as I can for bits.
Yeah.
You created a whole new lane to be a troll, though. Yeah. But like my apartment complex has its own Facebook group, and I've been trying to join for months so I can file fake complaints, and they won't let me in.
Oh,
They keep on seeing my Facebook and being like, "This asshole's a comedian. We're not allowing this."
I just thought of a really good skit for you guys to do a TikTok video. One of you guys sits on the outside of the bar and plays a song, play like a Prince song or something, and have the other one go in there dressed in the freaking high heels and the whole get up and Prince walks in.
Oh my God.
That would be awesome. That would be amazing.
Do like Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
Michael Jackson. Yeah, but just go in there wearing the white glove and have it up, just walking in.
But like one of us dresses as the white Michael Jackson, and the other one dresses as dibs on the white.
You're gonna go blackface.
Dibs on the white. I get canceled.
Yeah. Listen, actually, I mean, you could really spin that and be fine, because what you're doing is I'm portraying the Michael Jackson who is white on the inside.
That's true. That's true.
Welcome to 2023.
Yeah, showing the world what plastic surgery can always be. You know.
Okay,
Right.
so I've tried really, really hard to piss off a whole bunch of women with the 60-40 comment, and now Michael Jackson, which
Yeah.
if you do any traveling overseas to sandboxes, you'll realize that they love Michael Jackson over them motherfuckers. Love him. So hashtag not sorry. Elon Musk, the Stewie Griffin of Family Guy.
Stewie Griffin.
Did we lose them?
I don't know.
The one that has had his hand up for a very, very long time.
The Michael Jackson glove. The Michael Jackson glove.
Is it the Elon Musk story
Every
that keeps
every time you bring him up, he's banning us, man. We're getting shadow banned from him.
There's no way. We love that guy. That guy loves us.
Yeah.
I pay for Twitter.
Yeah. Twitter. Yeah. Well, see, that's the other thing too.
The Twitter comments are killing it too, man.
Yeah.
They really are.
See, what I don't understand about the Twitter thing is, like, you can have like a shitload of freaking followers and stuff and tweets, but you don't get retweets and comments or likes on that stuff. You just get people viewing it. You know, I don't even know what does that consist of? You know.
So whatever. Hey, welcome back.
Hey,
Yeah.
so apparently that topic makes all of our shit die.
That's what we just
We're in
said.
Texas.
Yeah.
We're in Austin, and they just
Yeah.
did the new Tesla thing. So
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
think,
anything Elon.
Yeah,
I think he's listening.
Nice.
that's what we just said. I was like, what the fuck? I'm cool with Elon. I pay for fucking Twitter. This is
Yeah.
bullshit. I literally just said that.
We
Okay,
buy
so-
ads on your platform all the time.
Seriously, if
Yeah.
you want me to tell that story again, you're going to get the fish and the fly joke, and that's way too long for radio.
Yeah. Apparently that whole thing, it was just like Elon's watching, and he's like, they're about to talk shit. They're gonna call her a dumb whore. I can feel it.
Talk about my sister like that.
We're on Threads. We're on Threads as a group. I'm not on Threads personally, motherfucker.
Yeah, I'm not either. And all that
Yeah.
world.
Yeah.
I don't even use Twitter as it is, man. Because honestly, like, there's so much better porn on Reddit.
Oh, yeah.
Like that's like Twitter became porn for me for a while, but Reddit I can just find the actual video source that I don't have to pay for. So
Listen,
I'm like bootlegging porn these days.
for those of you out there going Twitter porn, okay, he's being serious. So if you had a Twitter account and whatnot, like before Elon took over, so I did, and I was like, oh fuck this, and didn't do anything, and then Elon took over, and I'm like, okay, I'll come back so I could tell someone to fuck you without being banned, right?
Yeah.
Speaking
So-
of that, did you see the thing?
What thing?
The biggest headline. Adam22 on YouTube is now allowing Luna the Plug to freaking like having like he's a cuck. Like he's letting people bang his wife or his girlfriend or whatever.
Yeah. But
So-
the funny thing about that is she was a porn star like even before they
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
while they were
yeah.
dating and stuff like that. But it was the one video of the black porn star. I don't know his name. I'm not
Yeah,
trying to be crazy. But like they had an interview with him and Lena the Plug, and
Yeah.
she was doing the most in that whole situation. And then Adam22 was just like, I mean, I support my girl and whatever she does, and it's like, I don't know, dog. Even the black porn star was like, I couldn't let my female do that. Like,
Yeah.
the woman I'm with, if I want to marry her, I couldn't let her be a porn star. Like, I'm not cool with that. You do what you want, but I'm not okay with that. And I was just like,
I think the worst of that was they had an OnlyFans and like they were doing a podcast. They would interview the porn star for an hour, and the second hour was them just clapping cheeks the whole freaking second half of it.
That
I don't get it.
well, they're not going to get any government grant money. I can tell you that much.
Government grant money.
Alright, cool.
Yeah.
Shit is so bad.
We're gonna have fun. We're having fun.
I promise for
Nice.
people that don't know us, our podcast is
Way we don't have as many technical difficulties making good content.
yeah.
That's what
Yeah.
I'm saying. This has been a blast the whole time, regardless.
Oh yeah.
This has
Yeah,
been fun.
yeah. So you guys are awesome. We're huge fans. We loved it. This is so much fun.
Oh, thank you
Oh my
guys. This is fantastic. Yeah, this has been a damn blast.
I was
All right,
telling, we were telling one of the comedians that we had, we were like, dude, our freaking listener base is absolutely like bonkers. It's like, I don't know what, there's probably 600 some in the United States.
Yeah.
There's, I was there, like, I don't know. Anyway, there's like, it goes all the way from like Belgium to France, a couple in Canada, whatever those two people are doing. And then, but like
Fucking
France and Belgium are like in like 40, 50 people a week listening. It's like, what the hell are these people doing? Because Charles is like, well, it gets dubbed in through Spotify, is what we understand. So if you do have a Spotify account, Anchor will allow them to choose their language. So it gets dubbed in. So they really don't hear your voice. They hear, you know, whatever, some.
Apple Podcast does the same thing.
Yeah.
You could switch the language.
That is super neat. That's
Yeah.
really cool.
Yeah, so if you're on Apple Podcasts and whatnot, the listeners, you could go into the settings, you can go to language, and you can have it go from like English to Japanese or Japanese to English. So you can listen to it translated. You're at the mercy of AI translation. So if you hear me say fat pig, I promise you that I've never said that until this moment right now. So if that's the language they're telling you I'm saying, it's a fucking lie, man. It's a lie.
Yeah. This sounds like a great way to get away with saying horrible stuff. I'm in.
Yeah.
Exactly. And you don't have to take a $35 class online for it.
Fuck the translator.
Yeah. It's like, what are you doing? I'm trying to figure out sign language.
Yeah.
I'm going on a podcast later. What?
Yeah.
Just listen.
I love it. That's awesome.
You'll learn.
Now, based
You'll
on
learn one
3
day.
Specific groups, I don't think I can do anymore. To be fair, though, on the third one, I'm just
Yeah.
kidding.
Hey, I mean, you know,
Will they hear it? We don't know.
yeah.
Do they trust the person telling them? That's the better question.
I heard a guy say this and I almost pissed myself laughing. I don't remember the guy's podcast. It was just some really weird podcast. He said, but this is one of the questions this guy asks all of his like guests that he has on. He goes, what would your OnlyFans account be called? He's like, if you had one. And he's like, whether that be based off your relationship that you have right now or just something that you're known for amongst your friends. And then only they would know.
Well, luckily, my Xbox gamer tag inadvertently gave me this name. My Xbox gamer tag is Viracocha, but whenever I get into a lobby, everyone pronounces it Viracucci. So my only fans tag would have to be at Viracucci.
Gucci.
I like it.
Virachoch. Viracucci.
Nice.
I like that idea because my gamer tag when I was on Xbox was a faked orgasm,
Yeah,
Nice.
but it was misspelled because it wouldn't let me put the word
Yeah.
orgasm.
Yeah.
So it's faked orgasm, like SIM instead of ISM.
Oh yeah.
See, I'm telling you, anybody who had an Xbox from like 2006 to 2015, their gamer tag would be their OnlyFans.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it would have to be it. That shit was the wild, wild west. I remember yelling at people's moms. Why would they even get on the headset? That made no sense to me.
They did. They probably didn't. They just had big old freaking microphones in front of them. They're just like, shut up. You know.
Is that your mom in the background? Put her on the mic. I'll fuck her up too. Little bitch.
She's a noob too, bitch.
This guy is 11 years old. Well, you're a dumb fuck for getting him this game. What do you want me to tell you? What the fuck? Yeah, welcome to Xbox Live. We pay for this shit.
Be called a nacho ordinary butthole. A lot of butthole pics and eating nachos every now and then.
Yeah.
Nacho with the @ sign though.
Not so, but oh. So I think you should roll with that.
Yeah.
I've always said if
I
you
think that's a
Google,
great marketing idea, dog. But you have to do it has to be like weird nachos.
I like it even more.
Like
but-
not just regular chips and cheese. It has to be like a bunch of other stuff and cheese.
Yeah.
Putting Skittles and shit on there like a
Yeah.
little kid.
Season 2 would be weird nachos in weird places.
We're not just
Like, people could eat nachos out of your bubble.
That's season 3. That's season 3. You gotta pay for the subscription.
Yeah. For $5.99 a month, you could buy the nachos. You know.
Listen,
Yeah.
there's a global market.
You get a little extra guacamole.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
There's a global market. You aren't gonna sell it at the 7-Eleven, but you will sell it
What?
somewhere where you can pub it out.
So Amazon, they got the Amazon account attached to their OnlyFans. He would have Whole Foods. He's all this freaking exotic shit.
I got this on sale at Whole Foods for $4.99.
Yeah.
Guacamole.
Amazon wish list would just be a big thing of nacho cheese and a
Yeah.
big old ass bag of shit.
Amazon.com/bulk buy. Is it
Fuck
real?
that,
It's
you know?
Amazon. It's got to be real. Amazon.com/toys. Fucking everything's there. Yeah, this is not the internet of yesterday. Websites are now like .co. There's so many fucking websites out there. They're ending in .co now. You can't even have the M.
Yeah.
Yeah, where the
.co.
fuck's the M at?
Have the midgets taken over that much that you can't say the M?
Yeah. He stole it from us.
I did watch a video of someone who was like, "I'm not a midget. I'm a little person. Look at my forearm." And I'm like, "Wait,
Is the forearm the distinguishing point?
Like-
Like,
that's what I was wondering." Because then he was like, "Yeah, see, forearm the same, upper arm different." And I'm like, "What the fuck?"
You're like, am I just talking to a really, really big child? What's going on here?
yeah.
And he's like, "Yeah, and where people get really freaked out is my feet, 9.5, big dog." And I'm like, "No, what?"
Yeah.
I'm still trying to figure out if I'm really allowed to call you a little person because I've worked a really long time trying to not call people little people, and now you're out like the fucking Lollipop Guild, right? The Wizard of Oz is showing up, and this is all okay now. What?
Yeah.
I'm excited.
They changed the rules on you.
That's fine. That's fine.
I'm not gonna lie though. Speaking of little people, I am very excited to watch the new Willy Wonka movie. They do
Who's in
have a CGI little person.
CGI
Oh,
little,
so
like a
Willy
little.
Wonka's-
So you're saying that AI is taking more jobs?
Yeah, CGI is
They
taking
took our
jobs.
jobs.
They're taking the jobs, bro.
Dude, that's not acceptable.
Stealing shit from everybody.
Yeah, dude, the fucking AI is now taking the goddamn fucking CGI shit, bro.
Yeah.
Like they're taking jobs from little people. Next thing you know, they're gonna take,
That's
know,
fucked up.
black people movie roles.
That's fucked up, man.
You're gonna steal it from
Once AI
everybody.
figures out fingers, dog, we're fucked.
Yeah.
How am I supposed to find a moving bush now? That's fucked up.
Did you ever hear, have you ever done any history like looked into the real original Wizard of Oz that the little people were getting like completely shit faced and fucked
Oh,
up at the hotels? Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And what they did
Big
to
alcoholics.
Dorothy too.
And they're having orgies and they were trying to fuck Dorothy. Yeah.
Yeah,
They're
Dorothy was
knocking
all
on her
fucked up
door and shit. Yeah.
I
Meth
mean,
and
honestly,
shit.
who wouldn't? Who wouldn't
Yeah.
try?
Yeah,
Yeah, they
Yeah,
gave
that's
him,
fine.
gave him
That's fine.
speedballs and shit.
It was
I mean,
crazy.
allegedly, Charles.
Oh yeah.
We
Allegedly.
don't know if they gave him drugs. They definitely gave him alcohol, but I don't know if they gave him drugs.
I mean, I would give them drugs. That'd make it way more fun.
So, do you think a little person has half the tolerance?
Half, a quarter, third, depending on how tall you are comparative to him, I guess.
Say maybe maybe
I
3/8
asked that
at
question
best.
because I have asked a little person if they eat less
Yeah.
because they're so much more compact, and they said no, that they eat
No,
a regular serving.
Did you go to a meal with them and see if they were lying?
No, I didn't. I didn't.
Yes,
I didn't allow. I didn't follow.
Because like a child eats less than me. You know,
Didn't
like, I
Hallmark
don't-
do? Was it Hallmark or the TLC that did that? My Little Big Life, and it was just
Yeah,
about really
TLC.
really short. In the words of Canada, high calorie folk. Yeah, I swear to
I
God.
like that.
Yeah. It reminds me of that skit in the '90s. You know, my teacher says beauty's on the inside, and then the dude goes, "That's something ugly people say."
It's true.
What movie was that?
That is something.
Yeah. Yeah, because
Yeah.
I know beauty's on the outside. I've seen a mirror, dude.
Yeah.
Like,
I walk around in
I
American
had him
flag
squeeze
boxers.
two of them together.
Yeah,
He was able to see it though.
hey,
He was able to see it.
look, just because it's a wraparound mirror, just to get all my beef in there, doesn't mean it's not a mirror. All right. One of those
Honestly.
walled ones.
It's 2023. You could take a picture and call it a mirror. That's allowed now.
Very
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true. But we're body positive, and he is a big, beautiful man.
Absolutely. I agree.
true. Yeah, me as well.
I'm something. Okay.
You know, he is a plus size model, according to me.
I'm upset. I'm upset that the viewers can't see how angelic that sun is making your face right now, my friend.
Oh, I know. I know. It's holy as shit. You know?
Golden glitter.
Yeah. Yeah,
Seriously,
so they put me down here and they're like, let's see if the fat ass will sweat indoors.
I feel like I'm watching the Tour de
It
France and
turns
someone
out I
just hit you
will.
with the glitter bomb.
We're wondering, I'm about to be wet, so I don't.
After this, we're gonna go.
Did somebody
hot.
just say moist?
Why not?
Yeah,
Fucking nice hot ass day outside.
yeah.
So I'll tell you a really funny. So I met these guys. They're not going to be on our podcast because one of the guys, his wife, read some of the messages that him and I were talking back and forth between us about how she thought I was talking to him and I was a woman. So he was drinking a Stella Artois, and I was telling him how beautiful his beer was. And he was like, paint me like one of your French girls. And I was just telling him how I was like the beautiful foam coming off your lips as it drips down the side of your cheeks. And he was posting all these comments on his Instagram page. I think you can probably find it. It's still on there. But like he says, yeah, I can't come on there. She thought you were a chick or whatever. I was like talking about a fucking beer, dude. Like for real.
Sexy Harry Potter almost got me in trouble.
Wild.
Oh yeah.
No. So I'm curious. Now I've served with some Texans. I've been around a few Texans, but I've never actually been able to ask. And I did get to hear in the Alvin Chipmunks video that somebody said Louisiana, show that ring. How about that thing? But anyway,
Yeah.
as a Texan, outside of Mexico, if it's even real, what is your biggest state beef? And I don't mean like cow, like F Oklahoma, they do this crap, right? Which is it? Who is it? What state do you want to just punch in the mouth as Texas?
One just punching them out.
Yeah, it's Oklahoma for sure.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I don't know. JP's actually the only one who's born in Texas.
Okay. JP.
He's the only real Texan, so you have to answer it.
Maybe New York, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe New York for like trying to make better salsa than us. I'd say that's probably it.
Yeah?
Yeah, dog.
That's fantastic.
These guys aren't from Texas. They just moved here within the past
Yeah.
a year.
Yeah.
So they're new. I'm teaching them, how to smoke a brisket, drink a beer like a man.
Yeah.
But
Right.
How's Bud Light
See,
doing in
I
that
just
region?
always say, like, as a new Texan, fuck Oklahoma.
yeah, that's
You
also
know?
true. We hate Oklahoma.
Like, because they're Oklahoma. Who wants to live there?
Gross.
It's just shitty casinos
Right.
and no
I've
one
been-
on the roads. Like,
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, I was told by a guy from Texas. Well, we have a couple podcast friends that are from Texas, and he said that Red River rivalry is absolutely 100% true. Like they do not like each other.
yeah.
I wonder if it's as big as the way Michigan, the way we look at Io Tate.
Iowa Tate, because
Yeah,
they thought we were from Ohio. You can say
Iowa.
Ohio.
No, I
Don't
can't.
say the other word.
No, I can't. Those
Don't
are
give them that
swear
much
words.
credit.
Oh, those are swear words. Io Tate. Those are swear words. We'll get banned. Io Tate.
You sound like you're dyslexic. What the
I should
fuck?
do that. That's gonna be a horrible.
I wish the
TMI.
chipmunk thing would have been going on when you were doing that. I'm not Tate.
Io Tate.
Iowa Tate.
Listen to these dumbass Michigan motherfuckers. Io Tate.
Is what it is.
If I make fun of myself, B Rabbit taught me that. Down there on 7 Mile. Was it 9 Mile?
7, 7, 9, 8, 9, 10.
Something about moms
8, 9,
together.
8, 9, 10, 9, 7.
Did it do the chipmunk thing again? Did it do the
Squirrely?
chipmunk
No.
thing?
Unfortunately not.
No,
Oh,
JP's
alright.
just
doing JP stuff.
We still
So
got
it's-
it.
Takes a lot
So-
of pictures.
So I'm fresh in Wisconsin, but my understanding is Illinois. We just don't like Illinois. And in Michigan, it was the lower. I was part of the Upper Peninsula, so we really just
Had that part up
hated
there.
everything below the bridge.
Well, that's why we don't have the lower part of the state of Michigan on our podcast logo.
Yeah, yeah, you're a troll.
We don't like the witch that's in Lansing. That's why.
Although we do have
Well,
many
see,
listeners in the lower part of Michigan, and we love all of you.
Yeah.
Now, the Louisiana.
See, I was from Missouri originally, and we hated Illinois too. So
Really?
Well, they're bordering.
Yeah.
Maybe Illinois just sucks.
yeah, apparently Illinois
Yeah.
just sucks.
Yeah, it
I've
does.
heard nothing good about Chicago. That's
No.
true.
Like,
Yeah, we only live a couple hours from Chicago.
Hey, hold
Sucks.
on now. Let's do our very best for 11 seconds to try and figure out something from Illinois. Anything.
They have
Let's
the
do our
greatest
very best.
basketball player.
Yeah, but they can't even claim him because he was from North Carolina.
yeah,
Yeah.
he
Okay.
wasn't actually from that dog ass state.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, yes. You said that, and I was like, Larry fucking Bird?
Larry Bird.
All
That's
you were talking-
Indiana.
you were talking about Jordan. My bad. It all starts with an I. But all right, so what do? They gotta
Do they have
something.
the word? Do they have the worst gun control or something? like
Yeah.
that?
Okay.
They've also got the worst alcohol ever too, Malort.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh my
turns-
God, that is
Terrible
terrible.
All right, turns out I got to be the Humpback of Notre Dame here, but I'm thinking Giordano's Pizza, right? That pizza is okay. That's pretty good pizza.
He's like, the best you get is you guys have okay pizza.
Yeah, your guys' best quality is an all right meal.
Yeah, it's
Something
like-
the rest of the country has figured out how to make just fine. You guys do
Actually-
okay.
Actually, you know what, Charles? We'll give them the fact they've got Navy Pier.
What the hell's that?
Navy Pier in
Yeah.
Chicago?
Is that the
Sound
thing
like-
with the fucking Ferris wheel?
Yeah, it's on Lake Michigan.
Oh, they don't
I mean-
know. Ah, fuck. All right, yeah, we'll give them okay pizza and a Ferris wheel.
Yeah.
But what else does Illinois have? They gotta have something. Do they have fucking cows? Do they make milk? No.
Corn, I think. I think they have a lot
White
of
Sox,
farm fields and
Red Sox?
shit.
Yeah, well, fuck the Cubs, dude.
The
I'm saying,
Cubs.
like they have
Right.
sports wise. What do they have?
The
The
Bears,
suck.
Bears suck,
say we
Cubs
give it
suck,
the old
White
college
Sox suck.
try. We gave it the old college try.
Yeah,
Illinois.
sorry.
Dude,
Sorry,
suck out.
Illinois people. Your state sucks. Move.
Yeah.
Yeah, and apparently their freaking coach was allowing them to freaking swap dings in the freaking locker room too. So,
Really?
So
well,
maybe there is one good thing. You know, I don't.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Well, June's over, Illinois, so figure that shit out.
Juneteenth.
So now Louisiana. I want to hear about
Yeah.
Louisiana. Who is it?
I mean, okay, so Louisiana hates New Orleans.
Yeah. Thought that was the
Like,
same
everybody
place.
thinks New Orleans. Everybody thinks New Orleans is the capital of Louisiana. It's not.
Oh.
No.
It's Baton Rouge.
Yeah.
New Orleans, it's like the most like touristy spot in Louisiana. Everybody, when you think of Louisiana, you think of New Orleans. But in all reality, it's totally different. You go to like where I'm from. I'm actually from North Louisiana.
Yeah.
So if you go there, you know
Never heard
people
a fucking
speak
thing about North Louisiana. Not one fucking
exactly
thing.
because we just mind our business. Chill.
Yeah. Seems
Like-
like a pretty cool place, actually.
Yeah, like we have like people speak proper English.
Yeah.
They don't fuck their cousins.
Yeah.
Things along
Mississippi.
that line.
Yeah. So,
And,
I mean, up until right now, the only thing I knew about the upper portion of Louisiana is that it was where the elf would tie its boot, because Louisiana was the boot portion of the elf of the Mississippi.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
You would not believe how many people have no fucking idea what I'm talking about when I say that. I
Oh,
pulled the
this-
map up. I'm like, look, motherfuckers, it's an elf. And everyone's
It's
like,
an elf
"Huh?"
straight down. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a fucking kindergarten bullshit you got going on.
MISSISSIPPI. Is that how you learn how to spell it too?
Yes.
Maybe.
Yeah. Is that like a fucking United States thing. That's why we're all dumb. Right there. We
Yeah,
sing
Right
our
there.
shit.
That's how we had to learn a jingle to learn how to spell Mississippi.
Yeah.
No wonder we remember these stupid fucking commercials millions of years later.
Hey,
JG Wentworth.
JG Wentworth, 877 cash now.
Yes,
You know what I'm saying?
no.
Like, I will never forget that number.
Yeah. That's crazy. All right. Wow, that's cool to know. That's actually it's so fun to hear because most of the time when you're not living in a state, right? The only thing you ever hear about is what that one person, the "excuse me bitches" on the internet end up screaming about. So
Yeah.
it's pretty chill to get to know the other side of it. So there was a computer tech in your group, right?
Japes.
Right
James,
here.
how in the hell did you manage that? And was it like a childhood dream, or because like looking at us, computers weren't as cool as they are today, right? So what led you to this?
Well, I guess to be like a little bit more clear, I'm mostly a video guy, so my computer knowledge like is limited to like Photoshop and Premiere and stuff like that. More of like the creative stuff, you know.
Nice.
Cool
But
shit.
yeah,
That's the stuff we don't know how to fucking do.
But I mean, you did ask about earlier, like our favorite comedians and things like that.
Yeah.
And I was really turned on to comedy from like American Dad and It's Always Sunny. I've always wanted to be a producer, man. I've been a producer for like 10 years, but
Yeah.
and also these guys are some of my favorite comedians, man. Hottest fucking open micers.
Hottest sweat of balls in Austin.
The most
I'm
angelic
sweating all
of
the time, bro.
angels. That's fucking cool, man. You guys got a sweet bond, man. The friendship that appears between the three of you is fantastic, and it really what feeds your guys' energy. It's been wonderful to watch. Sucker ass listeners. I'm just kidding. I love you all.
I thought you were gonna get all emotional, and then all of a sudden you threw that in there.
But it is. I mean, it's people like you, as Patrick and I, we love doing this stuff, and people like you, and getting to know people from around the country, other than just shooting our mouths off on Twitter or something. This, I mean, you're real, so
Yeah.
that's the coolest thing about it.
Yeah.
So that has been absolutely
Yeah.
fantastic. Well,
And actually, so we actually all like met because JP posted on Facebook
Yeah.
about looking for a couple comedians just to start doing a comedy podcast. I know I've always wanted to be a part of a podcast, and
Yeah.
Eric has too.
Yeah.
So we both ended up responding. We did like an interview, like one-on-one with JP before we even met, and
Yeah.
then the first time me and Eric met, we was the first day that we recorded.
Yeah, the first episode is the
Yeah.
first time
That was
me
our
and
first
Cody
interaction.
literally ever
shut
met
your
each other.
front door.
And yeah,
Yeah.
say we had never talked.
Mm.
Like I had texted Cody a couple times, and that was it. And then we met in person, and literally from the first interaction you get to watch on camera with us
Yeah.
is like the first time all of us together, and then you can just watch us all grow
Build
and
and
be
grow
more
from
awesome.
there. That's
Yeah.
so
Freaking
So we've
awesome.
only known each other for like 4 or 5 months.
Yeah,
Yeah.
At that,
Yeah.
if that long.
Yeah, you guys see that? You guys
It's been
get it.
super cool though.
Yeah.
To see these guys like grow so well together. I mean, it was very much like I think we all wanted, you know, that friendly dynamic to, you know, come out to our audience, and we tried to like fast track that a little bit. I mean, we go out often. I know they go
Yeah.
out often,
Yeah.
like doing the mics together and shit. I join them whenever
Yeah.
they're like at bars and stuff to eat pizza and stuff like that with them. But
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's been a blast, like getting to know these guys, and yeah, they've become some of my best friends in Austin here. So we're keeping it tight, man. It's
Yeah.
really good, really fucking fun.
Yeah, we need that today. People need that today. That's fantastic. I mean, every time you look somewhere, there's some fucking crazy going on somewhere. So being able to have somebody to laugh with it about,
Yeah.
being able to have people to point out new laughter or the same missed laughter is irreplaceable, in my opinion. A lot of the times you're walking
Yeah,
into somebody who doesn't laugh at
absolutely.
a funeral, and you're like, "What the fuck's wrong with you, man?" It's okay to laugh.
Yeah,
at
what
a
you
funeral.
liked, Grandma? You piece of shit. What, you thought her cookies were good? You fucking
Seriously.
loser.
Yeah. Fucking grow up, Karen.
Yeah.
Grandma's boys.
Frank.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What, you're
What?
acting like your mom just died, loser.
Yeah, seriously. Yeah. Yeah, don't you understand? Physical bodies are just one part of the journey. Jesus.
Dan,
it
if
was
you
me-
just do DMT with me one time, you get it.
Yeah. I want to make you a tree so I can come back and pee on you later and it won't be weird. We used to do this all the time in the shower.
Yeah. No
Jeez.
knuckle dick. What?
Oh man, reel it back, reel it back, reel it back.
Oh boy.
No, moving forward. What have y'all have? What do you all have planned in the future? There was a glitch in the matrix there. You guys have anything you're looking forward to? Any open mics? Any stand-ups?
Yeah, so I'm actually running my first show down here in Austin coming up July 25th. I'm running a storytelling show. That's a live show, bringing on a bunch of like great comics here in Austin. Cody, of course, is going to be on there with me. A bunch of other guys that we've met down here. And then we also are starting to put out individual storytelling shows on the YouTube channel.
Okay, fantastic.
We're going to bring people in that way. If you can't come out to the live shows, you can sit down, watch the 10, 15-minute story, just direct right at you kind of format. And we are also getting ready to start doing out and about videos where so people can see us going out and hanging out and being idiots all the time and the cool stuff there is to do down here in Austin to try to get somebody other than an open micer to get down here so we can have an audience at all of our shows and not just a bunch of comics all the time.
Yeah. Well, that's fantastic to do too, especially bringing viewpoints to the local area.
Yeah.
Not everybody likes to go to the Texas.gov website to see where you want me to go spend my tax money.
Yeah. Exactly.
So having the ability to see it firsthand, a real person, is just fantastic. And we always collect all of the links and everything we have for the videos. That's so fucking cool.
Yeah, and I'll get you I'll get you at least some of the video that I have. I'll try to like edit it out where it's not glitching around. So I'll send that to you too. I'll get you a download link so you guys he can edit some stuff up for you guys to make your own promos and whatever you need to do with it. So
yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, you guys have been fantastic.
we appreciate it.
Even with the technical difficulties, this what makes this journey so effing cool.
We got like almost an hour's worth of audio that's unglitched.
We got
perfect.
I got all fucking weekend to play with it, so we'll figure it out.
Oh yeah. Well, awesome. And we're gonna have to do something with you guys coming on Birthday Boys. We'll do something like this. We'll try to figure out our IT side a little bit better next time.
Yeah.
Sure, no problem. Yeah, absolutely.
We can't wait. And of course, like I say at the end of almost every episode, if I remember, you do not meet every life you save. So smile more. It works.